you do the April Fools on April Fools. So you go, April Fools,
right, otherwise
it's
it's really sick.
This is crazy.
And it's not like this show needs fans. People love this show. Do you, babe, Kebe, do you think this is as bad as Scandoval? It's bros before hoes and hoes before bros. Shit.
100%.
Shit. Did you see the clip of this woman who was at a Chris Brown show? They tongue kissed on stage during the show in front of her husband. She kissed him, he kissed her. Both tongues were, I saw her tongue. I don't know if his tongue was out, but I saw her. I'm not blaming her. I'm not victim shaming her.
I gladly missed this clip.
The other discovery that we have, and this is ginormous.
Yeah.
Three, two, one. It's not an emergency podcast, but it kind of feels.
It feels like one.
It ain't an emergency Rapaport'S reality podcast, but don't it sort of feel like one?
I'm going to leave out the sorta. I'm shook.
Welcome to Rapaport'S reality. My name is Michael Rapaport.
And I'm Kebe Rapaport.
This is our podcast where me, Michael Rapaport, and my wife, Kebe, discuss all things reality TV, all things popular culture, and a few things about our relationship. And the news just broke. Although where there's smoke, there's fire.
Although we don't know. What do you know? We know now. We know the statement has been made.
Well, the only reason why I am saying where there's smoke, there's fire is because in the Hail Mary chance that this is some sort of stupid grown-up April Fool's Day joke, because that's what they're saying.
That would be bad. That would be the worst. Why?
Because no one does April Fool's Day. April Fool's Day is like, your pants are down, April Fool's Day. You don't do.
I think we stopped doing April. I stopped doing it in 1987.
And also, like, I think there's an age limit for April Fool's Day jokes. And this is the kind of thing, if you're doing, I'm just going to say this, and we love Amanda.
Yes.
We've said this. We've said it. We love Amanda. We liked Wes or West. We had a whole thing about him. Although the last 2 seasons, I've been like, there's something fishy about him.
Maybe you were sensing his secret. Listen, I love Amanda. I did not like Wes for Sierra. So therefore, I really wouldn't like him for Amanda. Like, what's happening?
But what's going on is there's smoke, there's fire, there's smoke, there's fire. And now they put out a joint statement on Instagram. We are recording this podcast hours before April Fool's breaks. That's the only Hail Mary that they have going for them. But I'm going to tell you something, Amanda and Wes. I guess Wes is some sort of marketing person. He studied marketing.
I think he does something like that. Yeah.
This is not the marketing move.
Who came up with this, April? Did you make this up?
This is just, babe, on the internet, they're running, it could be an Easter joke, Christmas, Hanukkah, Passover, but April Fool's is coming up. If that's the only saving grace, and then this whole segment, you could just fast forward it. But they put out a joint statement, and the jibber jabber, it reads as this. We've seen the growing speculation online. While this is very new, we wanted to provide some clarity. It's never our intention to purposely hide anything, given the complicated relationship dynamics involved and the scrutiny that comes with being on a reality TV show. Once again, we needed a little space to process things privately before speaking on it. Again, we've shown up for each other as friends over the years, through all the highs, all the lows, and what's developed recently was the thing that either one of us...
Wait, stop.
Yes?
Go back. Read that last line again.
We've shown up for each other as friends over the years.
Here's the line.
Through all the highs and lows.
Here's the line. Go.
And what's developed recently was the last thing either of us expected.
That's right. That's an admission of the guilt.
100%. Unless this is a fucked up...
Why would anybody go to that dark of a joke?
I am just telling you what the Bravo reality TV show world streets are saying. Listen, no stone goes uncovered. And they've been saying it for about a week now.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that's the only thing.
A week now, so far away from what's not. You do the April Fools on April Fools, so you go April Fools.
Right. Otherwise, this is really sick.
This is crazy,
and it's not like this show needs fans. People love this show, So it's not like some publicity stuff because this will alienate
possibly
fans.
Could they be selling that she's going to do this kind of joke on her best friend? In fact,
Right.
Page Six just put out an alleged picture of Sierra sitting on the ground in New York City in a white dress on the ground, because that's a lot. Upset
When the news broke, like John Kennedy.
Like
Reminiscent of John
Like
Kennedy.
she just got the note.
Reminiscent of when John was sitting there when he had his big blow up with the late, great Carolyn Bessette. Let me tell you something. I want to hear your thoughts, babe, but I'm going to rant on it, and then we could do our thoughts collectively. Wes, you broke bro code. You broke work code. You broke cast code. You broke, like, dude code. You broke ex-boyfriend code. You broke, like, white boy dating a black girl code. You broke all the codes. And I don't even think I mentioned each and every one of them. He broke all the codes. This wasn't Kyle who, listen, we know that he's been a prick. We know that he sometimes drinks too much. We know that he's been a prick this year. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You don't fuck around with your friends' exes. You don't fuck around with your friends' ex-girlfriends. You don't fuck around with your friends' ex-wives. You just don't do it. Especially when you're a young reality TV star. There's so many fish in the sea. Why would you do this to Sierra? Why would you do this to your castmate, your friend? Why would you do this to Jesse Solomon? Jesse Solomon's got to be, he's not built for this kind of shit. You know how neurotic Jesse Solomon is and the stomach issues this
He's not even involved in this one, and he's probably got...
cowering somewhere.
Yeah, he's under the covers.
He's not built for this.
No.
And at least Jesse Solomon, when he thought about considering, even if it was a joke, half joke, not joke, considered trying to make out with Ciara, he had the courtesy and the respect to ask.
Wait a second. You know
West
what?
Wilson.
Hold on. Let's stop and break it down. You're going in all different directions. We have to seriously think about this, babe. He did ask to kiss Ciara.
Yeah.
But now that I think about it, did Jesse Solomon know? They're close.
I don't think this was going on when they filmed, because remember, it's happening in front of us.
It's last summer. We're in end of March. We're hitting April 1st tomorrow. So you mean to tell me they're willing to...
They announced their breakup in this fall. So I don't know. Listen, when you start going into that
So they fell in love that quickly the day she...
Babe, you know what this shit is.
Bullshit. This is what I'm saying. This stuff has been lingering. It may even be the reason why Wes couldn't get really into Ciara, because he's looking at her best friend like, I really have deep feelings for her. Like, this didn't happen overnight. This is not a thing that happened 2 months, 3 months ago, and they're ready to make a we statement.
No, right now, when you're under this kind of drama and scrutiny and fire, and then it's like, I love you, and then the next thing, like after the smoke clears, and we're talking Scandoval 2.0.
100%.
We're talking, Wes, you're a worm with a mustache 2.0. To quote the great James Kennedy.
What kind of future does the show have? I mean, with this kind of scandal, Ciara's not coming back to that house.
Ciara, do not do it to yourself. Do not go in that house. If this is true, assuming this is true, do not go in this house and subject yourself to more of this bullshit.
I think they're telling us it's true, and this is the worst part of it for me. I would really like it if they let it die and make sure that this is something that they really want to do. Albeit we're beating West up about it because he's easy to beat up, but she's part of it too. I mean, it's kind of grimy to do that to your best friend. Not kind of, it really is.
Very grimy.
And, so we don't need to just be on him.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I've watched since the beginning, and I see she had like self-esteem issues, and her face was broken out, and she went through a thing of not eating, and, she's finding herself. And then Kyle wanted to be a DJ, and then she wanted to start her own business, and he started a DJ, and he's saying, I feel like she needed to get out in the effing world. She needed to get out into the world because her world is so small, and she's just coming into a confidence.
I'm all for getting out in the world.
I know, but it's kind of predatory, these guys that are close,
That's
knowing
what I'm saying.
what she's gone through. Like, she's easy prey. Like, they're all in the same house in the summer.
Not cool.
Not cool.
And yeah, Amanda, I get it. That relationship didn't seem good between her and Kyle.
No.
Who somehow, I know Kyle's like, listen, this is the best thing that could have ever happened to me.
100%.
Because he was looking like shit.
And not only that, he can DJ in freedom. Because she didn't like him DJ. Now, fly, DJ, fly.
Fly, DJ,
That's right,
fly.
Kyle. You fly, DJ, fly. Go ahead.
Fly, DJ, fly. You go out there.
Nothing is stopping you now, Kyle.
Nothing is stopping you. You're all the way up. Do you think, let's break down the logistics, the minutia. Do you, babe, Kebe, do you think this is as bad as Scandoval? Of course, this is the iconic, messy situation between the great Tom Sandoval, the great Ariana, is it Grande?
No, that's the singer.
What's her last name? Maddox.
Yeah.
And what's her name?
Not important.
But she changed her name back.
I don't know. Listen,
Okay,
I can only
we know
handle
it.
so many reality show people's names.
I know, we're juggling it all.
We're in it deep.
Do you think this is as bad? I think it is.
Yeah, I think it's worse.
Why? Because it's twofold, right?
Because Ariana and she without a name, what's her name? I don't know. Weren't that close. You saw throughout the show, she kind of was an outsider. She came in, and it seems like it was like the little birdie she rescued type of friendship, right? It's bad in that way, but maybe more expected. I mean, Amanda and Sierra, as it seems, thick as thieves.
Yeah, for years.
Thick as thieves. I mean, for real. They're in the bed thick as thieves. That is so wild to me. Also, I would say the age. We're dealing with full-blown adults here, like really adults. Maybe they're around the same age. I just don't understand
Amanda's a little bit older than them.
Yeah, Kyle's 40, so Wes is younger, and I think
Amanda's like 35, maybe?
Yeah, she just had a birthday.
Okay. I agree. I think that it's worse because of it's twofold. Now, it's not cheating, but it's cheating on you. She's cheating on her friend.
Yes.
And that's worse than cheating on your boyfriend.
100% agreed. This is so wild.
Because it's bros before hoes and hoes before bros.
That's right.
It's bros before hoes and hoes before bros. Shit.
100%.
Shit.
Like my stomach is turning. And I love her. I love Amanda.
I know, we've always said that.
I stand for her.
The other day you said you think she's the prettiest one on the show.
I think she's beautiful. Listen, I was really concerned with how badly she was treating Kyle. There was one of the last episode, there was like a pass by with her and Wes, and there was like a hand hug touch that went like, you know how people drag their fingers?
Wait. How bad he was treating?
How bad Amanda was treating Kyle. Yes, he's a drunk guy. Yes, she doesn't like his career choice. Yes, there's distance between them. But even in the times in past, not this particular, he was a dick to her. He straight up lost his shit.
Yeah.
But in the past, it's like dismissive. Like you even said it. The new guy, the British guy comes out with a nice outfit on. Kyle comes out and he says, "Am I going to be hot?" And she's like, "It's not my body." It's like, what? Like, huh?
Yeah, it was falling apart last summer.
It's been falling apart. And I
don't have a problem with the falling apart thing. That's, like I said.
But no, I'm not. Wait, hold on. I'm talking about everybody else is watching it fall apart. So Wes saw it fall apart, and then he still stepped in. You see, it's grimier that way.
They know?
We're talking about all under the same roof here.
Yeah, it ain't good.
And so you see how she's treating him, and you're lingering and swarming around. I think it's just really, really gross. The whole thing is really gross.
It's really gross, and the ramifications for Summer House are real because you're talking about four big players. Because Kyle and Amanda, I could see them being like, listen, we'll film. It's a good job. It's a good paycheck. If this didn't happen.
Yes.
But now, Sierra, Amanda, we've already lost the great Hannah Berner. We've already lost the awesome Paige DeSurbo.
Yeah.
We can't, I mean, we were talking about a whole recast, a revamp. I can't deal with more revamping.
No, I can't. I'm bummed about the whole thing. There's no way Sierra's going to come back with her best friend.
Hell no.
Do you know how broken Sierra was?
Celebrity boxing. Celebrity boxing. Duke it out. And I wonder, is Kyle, like, I don't know how close they were. Obviously, they were castmates. They weren't enemy. They were working together. You spend a lot of time when you're doing those shows. I don't think
it always seemed like Kyle was he kind of lingers around on his own, right?
But still, they're still,
of course,
spent the last
100%
summers together and all the workspace things with the events for all the summer house and yada, yada, yada. I'm like, that shit's not, this is bad.
No, it's so selfish. It's so selfish and self-absorbed, and I don't know.
And there's so many fish in the sea. Guy fish and women fish.
Every time we watch it, you say, like, why do these people keep hooking up with each other? Why don't they go outside of the world? You know? Well, because one thing, I mean, I can see it happening. This is who you're spending your time with in the summer when you have off from your other jobs. And also fame. Fame makes people,
what?
Stick together.
Now, listen.
I don't know, because...
Not this kind of young fame. You're supposed to be out there bird dogging chicks. The thing is, babe, is that the ramifications of this have yet to reveal themselves. I think this is possibly the end of Summer House, although, when money talks, bullshit walks. They'll figure it out.
They'll figure it out, yeah.
But if
Can
Sierra...
you imagine?
I can't imagine.
Sierra was so heartbroken over this guy. I know she pretended that she didn't. By the way, this last 2 episodes, there was kind of hinting of like, wasn't there a scene where somebody asked her, could they get back together?
Yes.
Yeah. And she hesitated, but it was not a hell no.
Damn, Sierra.
So this is her best friend knowing that.
That ain't good.
And this statement is acting like they just couldn't help themselves. Like they just...
Oh, so now I guarantee you right now.
Yeah.
I guarantee you right now, they're curled up in a hotel somewhere. They're not, can't go to your apartment. Can't go to I'm going to check into this hotel. Like they're curled up in a hotel.
They're creeping. They're curled up, creeping.
Like, oh my God. And then they're like, let's put our phones down. Let's order room service. And they're like, I love you.
Oh my God, you have that total millennial way of acting. You could totally see them actually saying this.
This is joy, not their pain.
Not the pain. Not the pain.
Listen, not the real life pain, but the show pain.
The show pain. Yes.
Their pleasure is our pain. Their pain is our pleasure. It's mutually. Well, it's mutual. It's a mutual thing. The job was
dangerous when you took it, guys. But this is bad. I have true feelings for Sierra right now because the people that cheat on each other, they're in bliss. They're bonding on their bliss.
Oh no, they're in a hotel ordering turkey club sandwiches right now.
That's right. And she's suffering. She's sitting on the ground in New York City in a white dress.
And it's the first day of nice weather in New York today.
Yeah, and Kyle's looking for the next DJ. He's spinning. He's got his headphone on. He's in the apartment and he's spinning out of control. He can't believe it. He's got the turntables and he's spinning out of control. And these two guys are in their love bubble. And by the way, that they just popped the bubble of the show.
Well, it's all over the place. People are losing their fucking minds this one's
tough. It's funny how when you have a new scandal, the old Scandoval, it seems less.
You know who's the happiest about this?
Tom Sandoval.
No, not Tom Sandoval, not DJ James Kennedy. Taylor, whatever the fuck her name is from
right.
the Bachelorette
the Bachelorette.
Secret House. She's like, on to the next.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
Because this takes all the attention off them.
Oh, for sure.
Anyway, so Rapaport's reality, we're breaking this down to the white meat. And the next thing that we need to talk about, babe, did you see the clip of this woman who was at a Chris Brown show with her husband? So Chris Brown does a thing like a lot of R&B singers. They bring you up on stage. Some lucky girl will get called on stage, an adult.
Okay.
Will get called on stage, and then Chris Brown will, do his dance in front of you.
He'll swoon to her and
He'll
sing.
swoon and all that. And, get a little closer. It's a lap dance.
A la Usher. Like Usher. Right.
Lap dance-ish. But this went a little bit further than a lap dance-ish. Because the lap dance is, okay, cool, you love Chris Brown, I'm here with my wife, blah, 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 blah. They tongue kissed on stage during the show in front of her husband. She kissed him. He kissed her. Both tongues were, I saw her tongue. I don't know if his tongue was out, but I saw her. I'm not blaming her. I'm not victim shaming her.
I gladly missed this clip. Where did you see it? Is this Instagram?
It's everywhere.
Really?
Now, babe, what singer historically would even you consider going on? You couldn't even go on stage with it.
Hell no. This is not a thing. This is not a thing for me.
Albie Shore in his prime?
Hell no. No.
New Edition in their prime?
None of them. Not a one of them.
The Jackson 5?
No. First of all, I'm not going up to anybody and kissing them. They're going to come to me. First of all, like I'm not going to somebody's show and getting up there and kissing. They would have to.
You don't do that.
That's not me. This whole thing, I don't understand anything about.
That's crazy. This is not the first time this has happened.
And it was okay with the husband. Don't you want to go into that household and see what's happening, or do you think?
Because they might end. That's the type.
They broke up on the way home.
I hope.
How disrespectful is she?
I hope. That's crazy. And I don't know the that's the kind of shit where somebody could snap
for sure.
Because remember that happened, or there was that reality show where I think it was Jerry Springer or one of those reality shows where, it was revealed that they were cheating and then the guy went crazy and unfortunately did something bad.
No.
So we're wishing them the best.
Maybe they have an agreement, this couple, because that seems pretty bold to do it in front of her husband and an entire
Chris
audience.
Brown,
Yuck. Didn't he put hands on Rihanna?
He put hands and mouth on her.
I didn't really.
He put hands and mouth on her. He bit her.
He bit her?
Remember he bit her face?
Animal. Yeah, I don't know much about him anymore. I didn't even know. Does he have a residency in Vegas?
He's always touring. I mean, Chris Brown, I have.
Super talented. He was very great dancer, super talented.
I don't know a lot about Chris Brown, but
don't either.
I do know that fans love him. The other discovery that we have, and this is ginormous.
Yeah. I know where you're going.
Southern hospitality, right?
Yeah.
Guys.
Why didn't anybody tell us? Nobody pulled our coattail and say, hey, listen, guys, you might want to tune in to Southern hospitality.
Babe, I have to say that if it's on Bravo, we can't poo-poo our nose.
No.
Because we've been proved wrong many. They have a fucking track record.
They do.
This show is, and the great thing about this show is that we're now in the middle of season 3, so we have so much to look forward to. And I was talking to Jeff Lewis. I was on Jeff Lewis' show today.
Yeah.
Serious Andy and Jeff Lewis, who I've met before, who's great.
I love him.
He's a pisser.
I love him.
Good
he
sense
is so
of humor.
Funny to me.
Totally got
He keeps it 100.
Very, very much 100.
Yes.
And we had a good time discussing. He had never seen Traitors before. I was the first.
Did he watch your season?
He watched the season and he said, when you left, it got boring.
Wow.
And he said, should I continue to watch? I said, that's up to you, but I would suggest, yes, it is a great show. But yes, it did get boring when I left.
Wow.
He asked me about, the different casts. I talked about that bird brain Mora. I talked about Johnny Weir.
Who's going to be, Tammy told me she's the Bachelorette.
Babe, Tammy's Instagram and social media stuff is
fake news, Tammy. Anyway, so, what else did you guys talk about?
We talked about everything. He was very curious about Traitors, very curious about my sort of journey into Bravo. Asked about you, asked about my wife, asked about my relationship, asked about what it's like to be.
Did you plug our podcast?
Of course, I plugged our podcast. I told him, I said, Rapaport'S. He said, well, what do you? I said, we discuss everything I'm doing right now. And then the other woman said, do you argue? I said, no, we don't do that. We don't play that shit.
No.
I said, we talk about arguments, but we don't fuck around with that. And he said, why? I said, because you're rolling the dice. Because if, let's say, I say something that's not good to Kebe in real life, there's ramifications.
Yeah.
You say something not good to Kebe and it's recorded for the world to see, everything gets heightened.
Of course.
So I said, I'm
sure it would be entertaining for people to
not
hear
the way we get down.
By the way, why would our arguments wouldn't, it's not for prime time. I don't think people would be that interested in the shit we argue about.
And also, it's not for prime time. I don't think it's for podcast time. Also, we're adults. It's not fun. If it was funny, we would do it.
Right.
We do. Anyway, it was great talking to him. It was great being on his show. Why did I bring up Jeff Lewis? Because I was talking. We were talking about Southern hospitality, and we have the honor and the privilege of catching up. We could stream those fuckers.
Yes.
I was talking to Jeff Lewis, who shockingly, number one, doesn't watch Summer House.
Wow.
Number two, doesn't watch Married to Medicine.
Wait, so he's just a housewife?
He's just a housewife.
Wow.
And he said, I only have time. I said, I get it. Trust me.
Right.
I said, I was going off about Married to Medicine. And he said, well, how many seasons do I have to watch? And I had to correct him. I said, how many seasons do you get to watch?
Right. It is a privilege.
And also, like, to play catch up on Married to Medicine.
Oh, man. Going way back, too. They're at season 10. Like,
there's hours of entertainment.
I mean, fashion has changed like 3 times since they started. So.
And you get to stream those puppies. You could just turn that shit on autoplay. It's just hours and hours.
I may even go back on Married. Once it's this last reunion. No, the reunion's over.
There's no time to go back. I think the summer is...
It gets dead, though.
No, but we used to say that. But then they pop up with all kinds of Love is Blind. And, of course, we have to make an executive decision. Are we going to look at Summer House? I mean,
Love Island.
Love Island.
Yeah,
last year
we didn't. We skipped the last one, so we skipped it.
Yeah, it was vile.
Yeah. We tapped out.
Yeah, it was too much. But the thing about what's going on in reality TV right now, it's nonstop. We have the Shahs of the Valley, which we're behind on. Then we have The Valley, which is starting. And Real Housewives of Atlanta is coming. It's just... They have like a 24/7, 365 thing going on. It's a lot to keep up with.
And then Next Gen will come out.
That'll come. Summer, And then we got the NBA playoffs. And then boom, we got football. And it's just, as far as reality TV and basically NFL, NBA, a lot of them behave like Real Housewives. So it's just nonstop. It's can't stop, won't stop with all things reality TV. Anyway, that's enough with Amanda West.
No, it's going to be exciting, though, moving forward, because everybody's going to go pick apart this last season and maybe the previous season to see where they can see where it started.
Yes. Well, that one moment where he was consoling her.
Oh, yeah.
When Kyle was
drunk in the bathroom and
he walked. We said it. We were watching and we were like, this is what's...
You got so mad when he mouthed, I love you to her. You were like, wait, what? Like, no, man. You don't do that. No, wait, no. I don't care if friends you are.
You don't need... There's girls that can console my wife.
Yeah.
I don't care. Excuse me. It's my wife. We're having a problem. Let her girlfriends talk to her. Right. Who the fuck are you? Who are you? Well, now we see.
Mm-hmm.
Now we see. Mm-hmm. Lover. Who's the real lover boy?
Ooh.
Fly, DJ Fly.
Yep.
Anyway, so we've been watching that. I've been on a loop ever since we talked about the Red Hot Chili Peppers documentary.
Oh, you came in the house after your walk today and you had your earbuds in so loud. Your phone is going to send you a message saying that you are listening too loud to the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I was on one.
Yeah, you were. You look so happy and... I mean, you had a little sweat.
The cherry blossoms were out.
Oh, already?
I saw the cherry blossoms blossoming.
Nice.
And Central Park was beautiful because it has been a long, cold winter. And I feel like right now we're finally...
This week, I think we're out of it. Yeah. I really do.
And then we'll complain about how hot it is.
Yes, exactly.
But we're not there yet. Right now, we're going to enjoy the spring. I said that to the cab driver.
I said, it's warming up, but I'm going to complain about it when it gets hot.
But we have about a good month of this perfect weather. The spring is when it's really, really, really good. And we're enjoying it. We're enjoying the cherry blossoms. We're enjoying all of the reality TV shows that are out there. And like I said, the Red Hot Chili Peppers documentary on Netflix is a must watch. Very fun, very entertaining documentary about their beginning part of their career. You know, one thing that they did talk to me about when I was at Jeffrey Lewis is because I said I always root for the couples, and like his little group that were very, very sweet, very nice. They all kind of like raise their face. And I said, listen, when it's just a couple that's separating, okay, do your thing. But when there's couples that have kids, I'm rooting for you. Yes. I don't care how dysfunctional.
Why did they frown? Because they thought.
But when I explained that the kids thing is
right,
I don't like to see it. I don't like to see it, and especially don't like to see it publicly. Then they understood. But Jeffrey Lewis, is it Jeffrey or Jeff?
Jeff Lewis.
By the way, his show's coming back.
That I'm so excited about. That he's one of the.
I know you remember you told me that.
He's one of my favorite. Yeah. I remember going up to him in the gym. I saw him in the LA Fitness.
Was he nice or was he bitchy?
You know, he was really, really nice, which is surprising.
I could see him being a motherfucker.
His face is like resting bitch face. So like you think, and I was so scared to do it, but he walked right in front of me and it was a good opportunity to say, I really just, you bring me so much joy. And he was very kind.
Yeah, I like him too. And I wanted to make him laugh and I made him laugh.
Did you?
Yeah, because he's got a good sense of humor, but also I'm like, his mouth is no joke. Like he could be stinging with his shit.
Oh, he's stinging, yeah.
So it was cool to me. Anyway, listen, next episode of Rapaport's Reality, we will have even more gossip, more shit talking, more truth serum. And I'm praying for your own sake. If you guys think this is some sort of sick, twisted April Fool's joke,
it can't be.
This will backfire on that might be worse than what you've already done. Anyway, Rapaport's Reality. If you've never listened to Rapaport's Reality, please take a second and subscribe, rate, and review. 5 stars, of course. And you can follow us on Instagram, where we post all kinds of rants, all kinds of funny things, all type of commentary at Rapaport's Reality. And tell a friend to tell a friend about Rapaport's Reality. Spring is here. Have no fear. Love you, babe.
Love you, babe.